Hi guys, Ian from the Football Boots team, and today we've got an incredible number of unboxings for you. Hopefully you're going to get a chance to wear some of these boots on the pitch very soon. We are going to start things off with the brand new Nike Mercurial Superfly 8 in the Spectrum pack. So this is the first main colorway for the Superflies and the Vapors that we've got. Obviously there were the Dragonflies that were on the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo. These were the boots that were worn by all of the other Superfly wearers, and they've got that red mesh on the outer. These new Mercurials have this kind of layer to them, so you can see all those kind of bits underneath the components, how they make up the Superflies and also the Vapors. The Vapors exactly the same as these, just with the collar. You can see all the details on there. It has the Flyknit in the collar, but the main part of the boot is no longer Flyknit. It has that Vapor Sit upper, and overall a stunning pair of boots to start things off with. So those were the brand new Nike boots. Now let's look at the brand new Adidas boots. So we are looking at these. As you can see, these are the Predator Freaks. So a stunning upper on these, and I've started off with these because these are the ones I really like, the low version, and they've got that slightly changed demon skin on them. In fact, there's less demon skin on these and the pluses than there were before, but they've kind of put it in enhanced places, and I believe that the demon skin on these low ones now matches what you get on the pluses. I will show you that in a minute, but I think the colors of these is actually quite nice, the combination of the blue and the yellow and the black. And as I said, I'd show you the pluses as well. So here they are. These are the Predator Freak pluses. Overall very similar to the lows, but obviously these are the laceless version, the boots that you see on the feet of Dele Alli and Paul Pogba. The low version is also available with a higher collar, but with the laces as well. All right, we're back to Nike and we're looking at another stunning release here. These are the Phantom GT Elite. They are the low version. They are also available in the high version. And then there's this blue color to these. A bit more of a kind of standard release color for these Phantoms. And overall, I do quite like it. You can see that generative texture all over the boot. These are the type of boots you can see on the feet of Kevin De Bruyne. A few Man City players wearing these, ties in very nicely with their kit, and obviously they're doing very well at the moment on pitch. But yeah, the combination of the silver with the generative texture is a nice touch. I think these are a very crisp release, and they do sit inside that Spectrum pack alongside those Mercurials that we have already seen. There are some Tiempos in that pack as well. We will get to those soon, but let's look at a stunning release from Mizuno. These are the Made in Japan Neo Beta 3s in the Ignition Red pack, and they are absolutely stunning. Look at the quality of the leather on these. There's even like a little sparkle, little shine to the front of the leather on these boots, and then they've gone ahead and they've used the red all over the rest of the boots as well. They are definitely a standout pair of boots for me. I think these are exquisite. Guys, make sure you let me know in the comments what your favorite boots are in this video. I want to know what boots you like to wear, what boots you like the look of in here. We are going to look at some more boots, and we are back into Puma now. So these are the Puma Ultra 1.2 SLs. They are a super light version of the Ultra, and they've got a nice clean plain white sole plate. Now things are stripped back on these. There is not much weight to these at all, and it has a new design on the upper, a very light upper, and these are based really on the Evo Speed SLs, but it's been brought to the Ultras. They're not that similar to the actual Ultra that you wear on pitch, but I do quite like the color combinations on these, and overall a very nice release from Puma in their lightweight speed offerings. Would you consider wearing a pair of boots like this? Are you into the lightweight boots? Would you give those a go? Let me know in the comments. All right, I told you we were going back to the Tiempos, and here we are. We are now looking at the Tiempo Legend 8 Elites in the Spectrum pack, and a nice clean white leather boot. As you can see on the sole plate here, you've got those tips in that bright green. That is the accent color that they're using here. Now you can actually see a little bit of that green into the knit, into the fly knit through the tongue aspect of these boots. And then the Nike swoosh has that big bright green in it as well. And I think if you want a pair of leather boots, you can't really go very wrong with looking at these. Very nice indeed. Nice plush kind of vamp area with the leather. Overall, a very nice boot in that colorway. Alright, we're going to look at another Nike pair of boots, and if you weren't perhaps that keen on the ones you saw at the start, the Spectrum Pack Superflies, then you could consider the Black X Prisms instead. They are almost a blackout boot, just little hints of colour here and there. So you've got that Aerotrax sole plate, you've got the spine that has the red going through it, and also the V aspect is using the red as well. There's also a little bit of yellow used on these boots as well, and you can see that in the swoosh here. I love it when you get those colour fades on swooshes and aspects on boots where you go from one to the other, and the yellow through to the orange, through to the reddy pink is a really nice touch on these as well. Obviously for the purists who want a completely blacked out boot, then perhaps it doesn't work, but I think that sometimes it's nice to just have a little accent of colour, and overall these are a great mercurial option. I'm sure a lot of you will be looking at trying to wear those on pitch if you can get back into your football soon. Alright, we're back to the Pumas, and these are a pair of boots that were launched by Neymar. These are the Game On Future Z 1.1s. So they're the first Puma boot in the Future Z line that all of the players from Puma have been wearing, and it has that band through the middle to keep you locked in. Some players are wearing them without laces, some are wearing them with laces. It has the Fusion Fit, the Evo Knit Pro, and the Grip Control Pro, which is that little coating that they've got on the front of the upper to try and give a little bit more grip to the ball. They've also got this new sole plate as well, designed for all your quick cuts and turns. Neymar has been wearing these boots on pitch. He is the headliner of the Futures. Would you consider wearing these boots? I think they're actually pretty stunning. We'll be seeing some more releases from those. Now, look at the rainbow colors going through the knit on these Ultras. These are the Ultra 1.2 Game Ons. And talking about color fades, you've got a nice fade from the orange to the yellow on the sole plate. That looks really sharp. You can see the differences between these and those Ultra 1.2 SLs that I was talking about. Those SLs are really cut back compared to these. Those have got the Matrix Evo technology in these. And I do like the combination of the black upper and then all of the colors of the knit that are coming through using that rainbow aspect. Gives a pretty nice boot, and you'll be seeing those on pitch with a lot of key Puma players. Alright, so we're going to look at another pair of Superflies in this video. I wanted to show you the Dragonflies if you hadn't had a chance to see them already. A whole bunch of colours thrown into these. Pink is obviously one of the standout colours, and they've gone through and they've labelled all the aspects of the boot as well. And you can just see how they've made up the Superflies. So it's interesting, obviously, if you see the other boots, you don't get to see these details. These really are a sharp comparison compared to those Black X Prisms. You can just see all the details, and even on the sock liner they actually list all of the different aspects of the boot. We've got a few more boots to show you in this video, so stay tuned. What I will do is I'll show you the Vapor version of these as well, because I think they are a really crisp release as well. And I think Arda Hegerberg was one of the players who was headlining those. Again, only Ronaldo wore these Dragonflies, and then Hegerberg was wearing them in the women's in the Vapor, and that might have been about it. Here's the Vapors. Only difference is that sock part actually been removed. Otherwise, the boot is exactly the same between the Mercurial line in 2021. So you've got the speed wings. I mean, there's that little tongue tab, I suppose. Sorry, heel tab on these just to help you get them on. That's the only other kind of aspect that's different with those. All right, moving on. We've got to look at some more brand new boots, and these are the recently released Copa Sense from Adidas. So these are the next generation of the Copa. Kind of got the Copa Mundial vibes obviously with them. The sole plate on these is ridiculous. A stunning gold sole plate. They've slightly changed the sole plate on these from the last generation, and they've also changed the upper as well. Slightly different fit, a little bit less leather, feels a little bit more padded. That fusion skin upper again, they've moved around the branding as well, so the 3 stripes are now on the heel. It leaves a completely clean upper, no stripes on that at all. And if you want a black leather boot, then this is certainly going to give you that. I think they are pretty stunning. Now, talking about stunning boots, we're going to look at another pair of boots. These are the Made in Japan Mizuno Rebula Cup Ignition Red Pack. And these, just like those betas that I showed you earlier in the video, are really stunning. It has that little shimmer to the leather on these as well. So you can see the Mizuno Runbird logo on the side here, and then they're just a stunning boot. On the tongue you have the Rebula Cup, you have this FT grip area here, so they've kind of stitched and added foam in there for control and passing. As I said, the Rebula there is on the tongue, and yeah, these are just a stunning Made in Japan release of these. Guys, please let me know what your favorite boots have been in this video. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. Go enjoy your football.